The girl wiped her blood on the jade bracelet, and the next second, she was sucked into the hidden space inside it. Little did she know, this unexpected space would be her ticket to surviving the scorching apocalypse. Because once the apocalypse struck, anyone exposed to the sun would be burned alive, and water and food became extremely scarce commodities. Desperate to grab a bottle of water, the girl risked her life dashing into the blistering sunlight. The moment her hand touched the sun's rays, it was instantly scorched and festered, but she still fought tooth and nail to get the supplies home and hand them over to her husband's family. Instead of gratitude, though, she got a fatal blow to the back from her husband's stick. The meager water wasn't nearly enough to go around, so they forced her to hand over the supplies hidden in the jade bracelet space. But here's the thing, she'd only found the bracelet after the apocalypse started, and it was completely empty. With her no longer useful, her father-in-law even tried to chop off her hands to seize the bracelet and trade it for supplies. As she lay dying, the girl swore that if she could live again, she'd make them pay with their blood. And when she opened her eyes once more, she found herself reborn 3 days before the apocalypse hit and the jade bracelet space had come back with her. Flashbacks of her past life's tragic end flooded her mind, and she resolved to stock up on supplies ahead of time. But there was a problem. Her husband had already swindled all her money away. What's more ironic, that so-called cousin of his was actually his first love. The only reason he hadn't dumped the girl was because she owned shares in a company and a multi-million-dollar mansion. But those things would be worthless in the apocalypse, so she transferred all those assets to her husband for $7 million. The second she got the money, she rushed to the supermarket and stocked up on enough daily supplies to last ages. Then she headed to a 5-star hotel and ordered 100 servings of every dish on the menu, having them all packed up. Time stood still inside the jade bracelet space, so the food would stay piping hot and fresh forever. With everything ready, the girl decided to spend her last night of freedom partying at a bar. Out of the blue, her husband's first love walked in. Having noticed the girl's recent supply spree, she immediately confronted her, demanding to know what she was up to. The girl didn't bother to answer, but the other woman kept pestering her, snarking sarcastically, "You've blown through all your money, huh? Gonna be digging through trash for food on the street soon?" She even flaunted the $1 million dividend she had coming from the company. With less than an hour left before the apocalypse, the girl stood up and prepared to leave. But on her way home, 10 suns suddenly appeared in the sky and the apocalypse erupted without warning.